Nobody likes getting in trouble. When I bombed math quizzes, I hid it from mom. Or you're sneaky with your dad. He goes out of town, party time, until mom and dad come home a little early.
You have a serving dish ready? Jim, we need a serving dish.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Go! What?
Nothing.
And when you're older, the most important thing you learn, never leave a paper trail.
Somebody tell me what the heck is... Hey, there's a fire! Somebody should... Frank?
Methinks somebody made a boo-boo.
And if you're sitting at a crime scene before police show up, it's kind of tempting. You know, maybe move the body, hide the knife. It's why cops don't let suspects hang around the crime scene without them. But the FBI let Joe Biden spend a weekend at the crime scene, alone. 2 weekends ago, Biden flew to his beach house in Delaware right after he got caught lying. Hey, feds, I checked my Chinese-funded think tank, my house, and I swear there's nothing to see here. And when the feds searched his home and his office, they found some things that Joe missed. And that's when Joe flies to his beach house with a bucket of bleach and a book of matches. You don't think Joe knew the FBI was going to hit the beach house next? Well, that's why he brought the cleanup crew. Well, today, 2 weeks after Joe scrubbed his second home, the FBI shows up for a search. And what do you know? They didn't find any classified documents. So the White House took a victory lap by sending out their very own Stephen Miller.
Today, in a planned consensual search with the Justice Department, they went through the Rehoboth beach house, and no classified marked documents were found. This is consistent, I think, with the president from the very beginning of having total cooperation with the Justice Department as it goes through this ongoing investigation.
Why did it take so long for the search of the Rehoboth Beach residence to occur?
We've been following the Justice Department's lead and coordinating these searches with them.
I'm kidding. Miller's much more handsome. This is like letting Alec Baldwin back on the movie set Rust after he killed his producer. Hey, Alec, why don't you hang out where all the guns are kept for a couple weeks? We'll send a team out there when we get around to it. Now, sources at Rehoboth Beach tell Primetime that Joe had a fire that weekend, smoke coming out of the chimney. It's cold in January. Biden definitely didn't use classified documents as kindling. And if the search was planned, that means Biden knew they were going to search his beach house. Now, if you knew the FBI was going to search your beach house, you wouldn't just maybe accidentally kick open your desk drawers, just to see what was inside. A little spring cleaning early. You think Biden's worried about what the special counsel might be after?
If the special counsel who's starting this week asks for your testimony, would you give testimony?
Oh, I don't even know about this testimony.
That's right. Biden doesn't know about the special counsel. Biden's just a White House intern. He heard about the special counsel on the news, just like the rest of us. But the FBI didn't leave Biden's beach house empty-handed. The FBI seized a few things. The FBI, according to Biden's lawyers, took materials and handwritten notes. Now, wait a second. If the FBI is looking for classified documents and they didn't find any, but they took materials and handwritten notes, that tells me this investigation is much bigger than just classified documents. The FBI also seized handwritten notes, to-do lists, photos from Biden's home in Delaware. This case isn't just about a few mishandled briefing notes with the letter C on them. Or at least it shouldn't be, because it looks like Hunter Biden was peddling classified documents for cash. Emails on his laptop show that Hunter was shopping business intelligence on Russian oligarchs to an American aluminum company for $55,000. Hey, guys, I have high-level intel on rich Russian metal tycoons. It's yours for $55K. Where do you think that came from? Hunter's a crackhead. He's not a senior fellow of Russian affairs at the Brookings Institute. And this wasn't the first time Hunter was flashing high-level source material to foreign nationals. No wonder the Bidens don't want us to know what's going on here. We just found out that the FBI hit the Penn Biden Center way back in November. They never told us the FBI hit Penn Biden. So the FBI has hit Biden's office, his house and his beach house, and hauled off a ton of stuff. And Biden says this is all planned and he's cooperating. This is all consensual. It's like when a cop pulls you over and tells you to open the trunk. What are you going to do? Tell him to go get a warrant? No, you open the trunk. Biden's getting squeezed hard, and he's trying to play it cool. And the cover-up is reaching into different government agencies now. We just learned that when the National Archives found classified documents at the Chinese-funded think tank before the midterms, the librarian was gagged. Someone at the White House may have told the librarian not to issue a press release. That would have been a November surprise. If we had known about this before the midterms, maybe Fetterman wouldn't be senator. Giselle. They've been trying to keep a lid on this for months. The White House was asked about this today.
Would the White House have revealed today's search if pool cameras hadn't caught the investigators arriving on scene?
Again, this is a question for the White House counsel's office. I would refer you to them.
The binder looks defeated today, and we're starting to feel bad for the binder.
I'm wondering how the White House can claim that they are being transparent when the FBI search of the Penn Biden Center that happened months ago was not proactively disclosed to the public, and what should the public take away from the fact that you are keeping information like this from the public?
Look, I'm going to be very prudent from here. I'm going to be very consistent from here. I'm just not going to comment anything that is related.
The binder's prudent. She looks like she knows something she shouldn't. Like someone told her she might have to testify to the special counsel if she keeps running her mouth. Because if this is just all an accident, you know, where some staffer packed up the wrong box, what's with the cover-up?
Did anyone at the White House at any point tell the National Archives in any form that they could not release a press release about the discovery of classified documents?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Now, imagine if we knew that Minnie Madoff's dirty money was in play and that Biden was keeping classified documents at a Chinese-funded think tank next to a steakhouse before the midterms. So where else is Biden keeping classified documents? The University of Delaware. That's where the big trove is. We know Hunter was the point man on scoring the University of Delaware Biden papers deal. Hunter had access to the big guy's papers. You know the FBI is going to hit the University of Delaware, right? Maybe they'll find something on Tara Reade, remember? The woman who accused Biden of sexual assault? Or maybe they'll find more classified documents than they did at Mar-a-Lago. Or just maybe they'll let Biden spend the weekend at the University of Delaware before they decide to hit it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.